Hello everybody, I am back here today on my channel. Finally, after a huge hiatus, a huge break. I've just been kind of doing my own thing, working over the summer, and recently I haven't really been wearing makeup because it just feels so good to go barefaced for a while and give my skin a break. But today I am back again with another foundation review. Today I am testing out the Pur foundation. So the Pur foundation has caused a lot of noise because of the huge amount of shades that they have. If I'm not mistaken, they have about 100 shades, and today I have the shade LG6, so L standing for light, G for golden, and it's number 6. And so this foundation is called the 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie Long Wear Foundation and Concealer, and the reason why it's called that is because it has a pump for your foundation, and then you could also twist open the top, and it has a doe foot applicator, as you can see there. So this certainly is going to be really interesting to try out. I myself am really excited because I couldn't help it. I looked up some videos of this foundation, and so far it seems like a lot of people really enjoy it, and I hope that I do too. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna go ahead first and moisturize with this E.l.f. Hello Hydration face cream. I've been using this a lot lately because not only is it affordable, but it's super lightweight and leaves my skin not looking like oily or greasy, but still hydrating it enough. So now I'm gonna go ahead and apply sunscreen because it is summer and I desperately need to protect my skin or else I will get sun damage. So the sunscreen that I've been using lately is the Supergoop Unseen sunscreen, and this sunscreen is kind of interesting because it comes out like a, I don't know, it's kind of like silicone-y, like that, and that's how much I apply, like about a dime-sized amount, and I just go ahead and split that between my fingers and apply it all over my face as well as going down to my neck. So this sunscreen has like a slip to it, so it reminds me of silicone. I haven't noticed any issues with it, so far so good. Now we are full of SPF. I got eyelash extensions recently, and I don't know if you can see, but there's one little eyelash that's just hanging on for dear life. Like, seriously? It won't come off, but anyways. The next thing that I've been trying out recently is the Too Faced Hangover Replenishing Face Primer. I've heard a lot of good things about this primer, and I just decided to try it out. Previously, I really enjoyed the Professional by Benefit, but then I don't know what changed with my skin, but it just doesn't enjoy that formula anymore. I think lately I've been switching onto more moisturizing products that leave my skin feeling nice and like airy instead of the mattifying, like pore filling items. Like, obviously I still want to fill my pores a little bit, but that primer was just like not doing it for me anymore. I also will be taking some of the E.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, and a lot of people have been comparing this to the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer, and I have not even tried this out, so this will be the very first time I'm going to be testing this out. I have tried the Tatcha primer previously, and it honestly wasn't like that special for me. It didn't blow my mind like I expected. So I just took a little bit and I'm spreading it over where my huge pores are. So I don't know if you can see, but my pores are all right here. I think the skin is finally prepped and ready for foundation. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take like a pump of this foundation and put it onto my palette. Let's start with about that much. I am going to be using a sponge because I don't think that a brush really works with my skin. I've personally tried so many foundations with brushes and nothing looks as good as a sponge does. This is a Japanese sponge and I really love it. Like, I got it at TJ Maxx for only maybe $3 and it is so soft and bouncy and I just adore it. But anyways, let's go ahead and apply the foundation. So I just dotted it on my face and now I'm just gonna go ahead, blend it out with my sponge. So this is how this side of my face looks right now. It looks pretty darn good, I must say. Can you see the difference of where I applied it and where I didn't? Oh my god. It is like night and day. This foundation is so beautiful so far. Like, upon first application, I'm really enjoying it. It doesn't feel heavy, but it has like good coverage. I would say this is high, like medium high coverage, if not full coverage. On just like one pump alone, my whole face is covered. I still have like some spots on my forehead that I want to run through, but it looks absolutely amazing so far. I still have a lot of foundation left on my palette. This is a closer look at what the foundation is looking like. You can see that my skin still has like a shine to it, but it's not like overly greasy looking. Like, it definitely has life, you know, but it covers up pretty much everything. And then on the forehead, this is what it's looking like. Alright, well, it is safe to say that I am really enjoying this foundation. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up everything else on my face and then I'll come back with a check-in for the time. But right now, as of when I applied my foundation, it is about 1 p.m. So I'm gonna come back later and check in with you guys about how it looks. Alright, so now it is officially 1:40. So 40 minutes has passed since I have applied the foundation, and with the rest of my makeup on, it still looks pretty good. The only part that kind of looks a little bit weird is on my forehead, but could have just been application that caused it. But everywhere else you can see it looks pretty good. So I will check in with you again in about like few hours to see how it's worn. But I did spray some setting spray to lock it in, and I did the rest of my makeup how I usually would do it. So nothing else should be changing other than the foundation and the primer that I use. So we'll see how those work together. Hello, so it is now about 3 o'clock. It's 3:12 right now, and this is a skin update on the foundation. It looks pretty good so far from what I can see. So at this point, it's been about a 2-hour wear test. I'm gonna eat right now, so we'll see how it looks. And then I'll come back later tonight to like give you a real final update. But I'm really liking it so far. Like, I don't know if you can tell. It looks pretty good. Hello, so it is now 8 p.m. so that means that this foundation has been on for about 7 hours. As you can see right now, I definitely have some shine on me. I have not blotted at all, and it is starting to fall apart. Particularly you can see around like my nose. Doesn't look the best, but I feel great. I just had wings and they were like, oh, and they were really good. So I'm headed home and I'll show you a clip at the end of the night when I finally take it off. So I just blotted the foundation and it looks much better. I just used like a regular tissue, so it looks pretty good actually. Hello, so this is the very following day. I was so tired last night that I could not even film an outro, but I wanted to let you know my final thoughts about the Pur foundation. So as you can see from the last clip that I showed, that was taken when I got home at around 9 p.m. So that means that I wore it from 1 to 9, making it an 8-hour wear test. And honestly, I really liked how the foundation looked in the beginning of the like wear. It looked so beautiful and smooth, and it didn't like make my face look too matte or too oily. However, I will say that this isn't very long wear. I think it lasted me about 7 hours until my oil started to break through it, but this may be better for people who have skin that is less oily than mine. I have combination skin, but I really did enjoy this foundation and I definitely will be wearing it again, like maybe with a different primer next time and seeing if that would make it better. But overall, I think that this is definitely worth a try, especially because there are so many shades, so hopefully everybody could find a shade that would match them. And yeah, so that's it for this video. If you have any other video recommendations, feel free to let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.